Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Method Man's question for the culture. Boosie with a last message for Wendy Williams. Was Lil Yachty caught lacking? Rick Ross fainting during sex? Bobby Schmurda, yeah, that's right, I said that, man. Bobby Schmurda speaks with 6'9" and 50 on the Young Buck situation, man. We've been waiting for him to say something about that, so we about to hear it right here, man. You like, he must have cut his speech class today, man. Yo, don't get started with me, all right? Hey, yo, real quick, we got Tiffany Smith came through talking about Ninja, you always got a response. The point is, take constructive criticism. You talking about you work with special needs individual. Well, it's not showing because your comment was crappy. Accept it and move along. I'm sitting here like, I think I might have dated this person. You see what I'm saying? Like, she talking to me like we dated already. You know what I mean? Dustin James said, yo, did you wipe your face this morning? Word, man. That's what I'm talking about. And I want to give a shout out to Derek Shields and Black Sapphire 04, man. Much love and respect. The Ronan Tenkin said, FBI give rappers these options. Either you sing or it's a rap. No pun intended. Yeah, but that was tight, bro. I love that. All right. And lastly, BMG Kato said, damn, Boosie, $554? You give $1,000 for chicks that want to show coochie. Come on, bro. Hey, yo, man. Yeah, does he not know we in a pandemic? Anyway, let's get the show on the road, man. We don't got all day. Method Man has asked the culture a very interesting question on the Math Hoffa YouTube channel. All right, Math Hoffa YouTube channel. Be sure to check it out, man. Yo, take a listen to what Meth had to say about that. Channel, man, if you want to get the full clip. Now, yo, check this out. You know we're going to shout out another channel, man. We ain't afraid to do it. Now, Method Man's question of where they getting this money from? They got a deal or some ish. No effing way they flying private all the time because that money long as F. You talking a minimum of 30 grand round trip. Where they getting this money from? Somebody tell me, close quote, word. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's one thing if you thought you knew the answer, right? But the obvious response does not seem to be the answer. You would think the answer is, well, they get it from their music. Right? They get it from their shows. But clearly, Method Man will be the first one to tell you that ain't it. What exactly is his question actually implying? That's what I'm asking. Like, is it implying that these rappers can't possibly be making this much paper to fly these jets? Is he saying this is a gross negligence of financial resources? Or perhaps a rapper's income must somehow be supplemented by other means? I mean, I want to know the words behind his words. Yo, in the comment section, man, definitely let us know what y'all think he's really asking, all right? My man says, somebody tell me, I want to know where they getting that money from. I need that hustle. I mean, the obvious thing is, Meth, we thought you had that hustle. Look, will someone please help the Methical figure out how to up his paper? Or perhaps Method Man is the one who was getting got all these years when cats were charging him outrageous prices. Now, Lil Boosie has decided to chime in on Wendy Williams' commentary that she had on NBA YoungBoy getting roped up by the feds. Wendy Williams on her show stated, quote, he's got to go to jail. How do you do a hot pursuit? There are innocent people out here. You could have hurt innocent people in your hot pursuit and running through people's backyards. Nobody wants that. Bringing down the property value. Close quote. Yo, wait a minute, man. Look, he should go to jail for bringing down these people's property value, Wendy. I mean, surely you had a better argument than that, man. You know how many times I seen a ninja hopping over the fence of my backyard? They usually trying to avoid bumping into you. For them, it's like an obstacle course, man. I wouldn't say they need to go to jail for that. Anyway, she continued on and said, and how is it that you do what you do with 7 kids and you're only 21 years old? And I wonder what Yaya Mayweather, y'all know my reading teacher's been out. Yaya Mayweather's father Floyd is saying about this. Close quote. Now, Boosie quickly jumped to YoungBoy's defense when he stated, quote, stop it, Wendy Williams. You did a hot 21 kilos of coke before your 21st birthday, all the way to your amazing tumble. Close quote. Got him, coach. Hey, yo, I'm pretty sure you got him that time. I did 21 kilos, man. Come on. Look, that's why kids, in my opinion, shouldn't have money, man. Because look what they be doing with it. You see what I'm saying? 21 kilos, man. My boy Lil Yachty. Look, someone had the audacity, right, to do this to this man. Yo, take a look.
Lil Yachty sleeping on the plane. This is weird as fuck. Why do y'all do this? Alright, am I tripping? I know y'all think I'm tripping. I know I speak in cursive. Is this not weird? Is this not weird as fuck? Get on a private jet then. I was doing private jets at fucking 18 and 19. And trust me, I could do a fucking private jet. But why the fuck would I spend 10 times the money? I don't have to. It's crazy. What?
Well, your fans want to see you. You should respect your fans.
I was asleep. It was like 7 in the morning. I only do morning flights, so I know it was like 7 in the morning. I was sleeping. You didn't catch me lacking. I was tired. You didn't touch me. Nobody would touch me. I was not lacking. I was sleeping.
I might be doing good on time today. You see that, man? They said they caught him lacking. Really, though? Did you really catch him lacking? Now, my guy, for the sake of your safety, Lil Yachty, you're a celebrity, bro. So we know that you tired, man. But people are out there that will record you sleeping, fam, and we can't be having that, man. We can't have you getting caught out there in those types of situations. You cannot sleep, my G. Out here, we look out for your best interest here at Celebs Source, okay? Look, I like you. I respect you. Don't fall asleep in public, fam. Please, okay? Look, here's what had me chuckling, right, about the whole situation. My man was like, y'all so weird, but he said it with the two-tone nail polish on. we can't, that part we can't get with, man. We never could get with the nail polish on the nails. That trend ain't catching on with your boy, all right? Look, everything the man said was facts, man. Why y'all messing with him for? And then you posted for the world to see? Come on, man. Look, next time that happens, all right, Yachty, just let the source know, man. And we're going to triangulate on the cats that caught you out there sleep. Hey, yo, have you had dinner yet? I hope you didn't, right? Because this next one right here, you like, oh, please be gentle. Yeah, whatever. Listen, Rick Ross did an interview, right, with Big Boy's Neighborhood and discussed a prior addiction to substances. Now, your boy said his addiction got so bad, he was always passing out. Now, he even stated that he fainted in bed while getting it in with some poor young lady. I mean, like some poor woman. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to emphasize the young part, right? Which is crazy, right? Because I'm visual, right? Some poor woman was under this man and he fainted. That's nothing but dead weight. You know Shorty was probably hype, like, yeah, that's right. This joint was so good, it killed you. Then he woke up. You see what I'm saying? Look, she was probably trapped under there for like the whole, like, how long are people out when they faint? 5 minutes, a couple of seconds, whatever. She was trapped under there. We know she wasn't able to move. Like, yo, wake up. You see what I'm saying? Is he dead? Look, there's been a time or two when cats was like, yo, I'm saying, there's been a time or two where cats was like, yo, am I gonna die during this? Like, is that good? Like, I'm like, if I die, my mom's gonna be pissed. You see what I'm saying? Never mind that. I'll be thinking about Shorty quoting Ivan Drago in my head like, yo, if she dies, she dies. You see what I'm saying? My bad. Let me stop being crass. Look, I had to tell you this dirty story, right? Yeah, and you ain't turned away yet, so, I mean, come on. The Breakfast Club has addressed a statement by Bobby Schmurda, who stated that Tekashi 6ix9ine was given a huge bag to do the Breakfast Club interview, which became the most watched interview in the show's history. It was stated, quote, I think Charlamagne said this, "Hey, Bobby, that artist lied to you. The Breakfast Club does not pay for interviews. There's an artist that told Bobby Schmurda that he got paid $500,000 to do, I think he's talking about Tekashi, got paid $500,000 to do a Breakfast Club interview, and that he gets residuals, royals from the YouTube interview." Close quote. Now, apparently, DJ Envy stated that Schmurda is going around telling people that the Breakfast Club paid Tekashi 6ix9ine $300K up front for his notorious interview, and that he still gets paid for each view. Charlamagne jumped in, stated that 6ix9ine actually claimed the number to be $500K, which is completely ridiculous. They don't pay nobody. They was talking about like, yo, you be lucky if you get some water out here. You see what I'm saying? And Angela Yee damn near fell out her chair at the idea that Schmurda and 6ix9ine even talk in the first place. And finally, remember during the pandemic when we saw 50 Cent pulling the old Nino Brown handout, and my boy was showing up to fast food spots, hitting off the workers with stacks of cash, and people in the drive-thru were getting hit off, crying and whatnot. Some folks are still sitting in the drive-thru right now waiting for my boy. Remember there was someone else with him handing out money? You're like, yeah, that was, what's his name? Yeah. Look, don't sweat it. We're going to show it to you right now. Yo, take a quick look at that video of them handing out money.
Everybody that works here, come in front.
What's taking them so long? Everybody working. You gotta give everything. You sure you concerned about Anthony? He says she's concerned about Anthony.
We're just trying to show love to the workers, so God bless you guys.
Okay, so that dude in that video with 50 was entrepreneur Jay Mazzini. Now check this out. A federal complaint alleges, quote, Mazzini Jagara Igbara told his Instagram followers to send him Bitcoin in exchange for cash through a wire transfer, but then he never sent the money, close quote, tisk, tisk. Translation, it was the good old 5-finger discount with that cash. Sir, you should know better than to pull a stunt like that. Now, the FBI that's right, the FBI stated, quote, as we allege, Igbara's social media persona served as a backdrop for enticing victims. Woo, when they use the word victim, that always gets me. To sell him their Bitcoin at attractive but inflated values. A behind-the-scenes look, however, revealed things aren't always as they seem. There was nothing philanthropic about the Bitcoin transactions Igbara engaged in with his victims. A quick search of the interwebs today will reveal, wait, this man said the word interwebs. He didn't say interwebs, did he? Ain't Charles William F. Sweeney the assistant director of the FBI, and you said the word interwebs? Bruh, I say the word interwebs on Celebs Source, man. We just playing over here. Anyway, let me keep it moving. The man said, a quick search of the interwebs today will reveal an entirely different image of this multi-million-dollar scam. Close quote. Scammer. Close quote. Look, dude, Igbara, the guy that was with 50, claimed he had a net worth of $33 million. However, that don't mean ish, because he is currently locked up in a federal prison in New Jersey with an undetermined first court date. What do we learn from this story? The feds are closing in on everybody. Maybe the government is like, yo, we need as much money as possible, and all these people keep flashing all this wealth, so why not take their money, especially after, that stimulus handout. And finally, remember when Young Buck was like, yo, that whole beef with 50 was a scam, fam? Like, yo, guess what? He was telling the complete truth. And by truth, I mean lie. It's kind of shameful at this point. 50 saw the video, right? And honestly, I'm surprised 50 took this long to respond. 50 saw the video and stated, quote, he only makes a fool of himself, and the transgender man he was dating for a year gets angry every time he says he got catfish. Stop lying. Damn. Close quote. At this point, it's embarrassingly bad, man. Sir, in the words and life of Donald Trump, sad. Yo, let us know what you think, man. I mean, I know you already knew that the Young Buck situation couldn't have possibly have been real, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's your answer to Method Man's question? Where these cats really getting his money from? Because if private jets is 30 G's, like a flight. I mean, come on. Method Man is like, yo, where they really getting this money from? Rick Ross fainting during, well, I don't even want to talk about it. The words that Boosie had for Wendy Williams, what you think about that? And Bobby Schmurda speaking with 6ix9ine, is that odd? Yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.